Rahul Verma. First, from a bipartisan perspective, from a non-partisan perspective, Rahul Verma, what's your sense of the big ideas that you think the BJP is trying to communicate through the manifesto that's been released this morning?
Thank you, Rahul. I think there are a couple of points that are very clear. One, on the ideological front, BJP will continue to make some strides, and we've seen that they have mentioned about uniform civil code. They are going to continue some programs such as One Nation, One Election, for which the government appointed a committee under the former president, Ramnath Kovind, and it seems that if the party is voted to power next time, they are going to move ahead with this kind of plan. Third, I think the push on welfareism continues to be there. Prime Minister saying that we'll continue with free ration scheme for another 5 years, and then talking about the four pillars or four groups on which the party or the government is going to focus: the poor, the youth, the farmer, and the women. And I think from electoral constituency viewpoint, the emphasis on women seems to be very interesting. What BJP seems to have done under Minister Modi in last 5 years and now is continue pushing to get more and more women voters.
I want to go across to Aishwarya Paliwal. She's at the BJP headquarters at the moment, and with her is BJP's candidate from Delhi in the Lok Sabha elections, Bansuri Swaraj. Aishwarya, take it away.
One second. Well, Rahul, we have Bansuri Swaraj with her contesting from the New Delhi Lok Sabha constituency. Bansuri ji, we have seen how Prime Minister has covered all the bases. He's spoken about all the sectors, spoken about people who are 70 plus, spoken about women. Do you believe, as a woman, the next 5 years will see the women of the country marching forward?
The next 5 years are going to be years of unprecedented growth and development for this nation. And I'm very grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister for actually bringing a manifesto for a Vikasit Bharat. This is a manifesto that has been developed in a very democratic way. There were suggestions which were called for. And so this is a manifesto which is reflective of the aspirations of India. It actually shows the expectations of India. And it is definitely reflective of Bharat becoming as a Vishwaguru.
Do you believe 400 Par is a motto that the BJP will now be able to achieve?
It is not a motto. It's a pledge. अब की बार 400 पार, फिर एक बार मोदी सरकार. नारा नहीं है, संकल्प है, और संकल्प को सिद्धि तक लेके जाएगी भारत की जनता.
So this was Bansuri Swaraj, Rahul, very clearly now saying after the manifesto, this is a promise that they have made to the people, and this promise will now be fulfilled by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Rahul.
Thanks, Aishwarya. We'll come back to you for more in just a while. I want to go across at this moment to Rajat Sethi, because one thing that seems very interesting is, given the push that we've seen over the past few weeks on Tamil Nadu, Rajat, the fact that you've got these cultural centers being set up, the fact that a party which was largely seen as being a party which put Hindi first, talking about taking Tamil, the Prime Minister called it the oldest language, wanting to take it abroad and expand its scope internationally. It really seems as if at every available opportunity, the BJP doubling down on its outreach in Tamil Nadu.
That's right, Rahul. Just yesterday, Home Minister Amit Shah was in Tamil Nadu, and to the public in Kanyakumari, he promised that within 3 years, he will learn Tamil language and come back and speak in Tamil to the people of Tamil Nadu. So I think there is a concerted approach, and more so, I think what BJP is trying to attempt is, for past 3 decades, BJP's manifestos hinged upon the core ideas of removal of 370, Ram Temple, etc. Most of these promises, the bulwark of BJP's manifesto has been actually satisfied and finished and completed. They want to take next big bold steps towards its core ideology of nation first, party second, and I think they were looking for more core ideas to drive that momentum forward. One of the core building blocks is, how do you connect various parts of the country which were looked at from the Congress party ideologically as disparate sum of the parts. BJP has a very different perspective ideologically on this. They strongly believe that India is one and it should be seen in one spirit. And in order to meet those objectives, intermingling of language streams from across the part of the country is pivotal. So I see this part that was mentioned in the BJP's manifesto part of the larger project of the BJP to connect various parts into one emotional being.
Given the fact that Article 370 has been done away with, the Ram Temple has been built, the Uniform Civil Code left, but there is a certain sense of inevitability about what's coming. Does it then make it tougher for the BJP to get its base all charged up? You've got 10 years of being in power. People have seen what the government has done, and you spoke of the key ideological pillars of the BJP. Most of them have actually been accomplished. Does that then make it that much tougher for the crafters of the manifesto?
That is right. I think in one of your shows, Rahul, I had mentioned that BJP has actually completed some of its core agenda items. Like, what do you promise now to at least keep your base charged up? I think BJP here, since it was confident, it made development and welfare as its pivotal offerings to the public, and has the confidence that, it can actually ensure that the continuity is provided. Most of the schemes, by the way, that were highlighted are largely seen as a continuum of Modi 1 and Modi 2 and going into Modi 3. So I think BJP is still looking for those sort of agenda items which can bind their base together or charge them up. Fortunately or unfortunately, this Sankalp Patra doesn't have those elements.